Another big fight coming up soon, George, which will be scheduled just before your fight, is Gervonta Davis versus Roland Romero. That is now back on Showtime, PBC, and Mayweather Promotions. Your take on that and how that goes down on May the 28th?
It's not a big fight at all. The other guy, I'm not sure who he is, but he's not even a top 15 kind of guy. So, Tank should get rid of him real quick, real early. He's like a sacrificial lamb, I believe, this other kid. So Tank will destroy him, and you never hear of this kid again.
No worries.
And like I said, the guys that deserve the fight, obviously, was Lomachenko, Devin Haney. I love to fight Gervonta Davis, but he ain't going to come to Australia. So we'll see where that goes one day. Maybe have to go kick his ass in his hometown as well. And it doesn't bother me, but I like people earning the rights to fight. I had to earn it so hard. I had to earn it for a long time. So that's why I'm so big. And people saying, you should just fought an Australian guy, beat some Australian guy. I said, no chance. Let them go and earn their position. Let them earn their shot. This ain't no free right for someone to say, hey, I got to fight for a title or I got to get a quick payday. No. Earn your shot. I'd rather take the best of the best and the guys who deserve it. That's why. How can you knock me? How can you say I'm ducking this guy or that guy? I fought Lopez. Beat Lee Selby before that. Mickey Bay before that. I was signed to fight Lomachenko. It's done. Former pound for pound #1. Come back with 2 great wins. All of a sudden, that fight's not there because he's got business, at home. Devin Haney, come on, no problem. So I'm here to fight the best. Always have been, always will be. And to the day I retire, that's how it's going to be.
And before we jump off, you spoke about Gervonta Davis before and going back over there and whooping his ass. Why would you? Is that true, George? You really believe it'd be very, very hard for him to come down here?
Look, we all know that he ain't coming to Australia, and that's a fact. I'm not going to sit here and try to lie or make an excuse and say, he won't come because of this reason. He will not come to Australia, full stop. And if he does, well, then no problem. But I love fighting in America. I've fought in America so many times. I've fought in the biggest arenas in the US. So, that's definitely a fight that would most likely happen in the US. But like I said, it's step by step, one fight at a time. And one by one, I will take them all out. And let's hope Devin Haney steps up and we get this fight done first.
All righty. Something that you probably, and I'll just jump off before we jump off, that you might have not noticed is the WBO rankings. Your Australian stablemate Liam Paro has stepped up to #1 in the WBO. The controversial fight there with Cattrall and Taylor, that Cattrall moved back down, and Teofimo Lopez has gone into #2. First question is your take on Teofimo Lopez now at 140 pounds and where you see he will go in that division.
Look, it all depends how they bounce back. Some guys, some former champions bounce back incredibly and show that champion mentality, or they've been beat up so bad in the last fight that they're never the same. That's not for me to say right now. I did my business against him. I beat him up, and again, I'm not going to disrespect him. He's a hell of a fighter, and Liam Paro as well, sitting at #1. That's fantastic for Australian boxing, and hopefully they can make that fight happen, and hopefully Paro brings that title back home to Australia, because of course you're always going to back your own and support your own. But again, I can't sit here and say that Lopez is going to come back better or is going to come back worse. That's why boxing is always a sport where there's questions, and them questions have to be answered. So we'll have to wait and see.